Howdy, cowpokes! Welcome to part 3 of our 13-part series dedicated to teaching you the bare-bone basics of poker.
Let's play some cards.
Hey Internet, your old friend Dominic here from AmericanCasinoGuide.com. Now, we've covered the hand rankings in our previous episode, but what happens if there's a tie at the showdown? Before I get into that, do me a big old favor and pound that big red subscribe button and ring-a-ding-ding that little notification bell while you're at it. It's something small you can do for us that'll have a big impact on helping us beat out that mean old YouTube algorithm. The easiest way to explain hand ranks and ties is to start at the bottom and work our way up. Now, when it comes to the bottom, there's nothing lower than the highest card. So start off by comparing your highest ranked card with your opponent. If by some stroke of sick misfortune, their high card is the same as yours, you go to the next highest card. If that happens to be a tie as well, you can ask, what have you done to wrought God's anger?
Well, it was nice to meet you, God. Oh, and by the way, you suck!
But you have to continue down the line until you determine who is the actual winner. Now, there's something important to remember here that applies to every single poker hand. If there is some miraculous twist of terrible fate where you and your opponent have identical hands with respect to card ranks, it is a tie and a split pot, meaning the pot is split evenly between you. If the pot cannot be evenly split perfectly because, for example, it has an odd number, the remaining money rolls into the next pot automatically. So let's move on to pairs. In the event that 2 or more players have a hand with the same ranked pair, you need to compare the highest ranked unpaired card in each player's hand to determine a winner. And you'll continue working towards the lowest ranked unpaired card if you continue to tie. Remember that identical hands result in a split pot.
For you and me, $367,000 each.
Now, when it comes to 3-of-a-kind ties, you compare the highest ranked unpaired card in each player's hand to determine the winner, just like you would with a high card or pair scenario. I'm going to clarify now my last statement before I get a bunch of people telling me
I made a mistake and that players can't have the same 3-of-a-kind,
because that would mean you're playing with 6 cards of each rank. My answer to that is there are many variations of poker that have players sharing cards for their showdown hands, like Texas Hold'em. And you could even be using wild cards for some reason. So honestly, it's unlikely to happen that 2 players will both have a tied 3-of-a-kind, but it could happen, so I thought I'd better mention it.
It's not totally impossible.
Hey guys, want to play some poker online? Head over to our website, AmericanCasinoGuide.com, where we have made a list of the best live poker casinos for you. So moving on, when it comes to straights, the winner is always the player with the highest ranking series. So the only way to tie with a straight is to have the same straight as your opponent. And in the event that you both have the same straight, you split the pot. There's really no further comparison. In situations where 2 or more players have a flush, it's the player with the highest ranked card in their flush that wins. You'll be comparing card ranks like a high card scenario to determine the winner from highest to lowest. Now, when it comes to a full house, you have to compare the rank of the 3-of-the-kind first, and then the pair. Again, if you have an identical hand with respect to pairs and card ranks, it's a split pot. The 4-of-a-kind should seem pretty self-evident at this point. Just compare the rank of the paired cards, and if those are tied, yes, you guessed it, check the unpaired card, and the highest card wins. Last but not least is the Great White, the straight flush. It operates just like a straight, so just compare who has the bigger one. And in the case of a true tie, split the pot and cry into your pillow.
Gonna cry?
What's your worst story involving a tie? Is it a game of poker or just a Father's Day gift gone horribly wrong? Let us know in the comments section down below. And while you're at it, make sure to clickety-clack that like button, pound that big red subscribe button, and ring-ding-ding that notification bell. My name's Dominic, wishing you luck and reminding you as always, play responsibly.